to a hotel until he found a new place to live, because he said that he was outside and he went out. He was on vacation from his job, and when he came back to the house, his room was occupied by someone else, by an aunt and a cousin, and no one told him. So he had to sleep over the couch, and he called me asking me if I could have him for night and he could put on, and I said yes, you can come. But at the end, he was so tired that he didn't come. But he told me that it was the last the last straw. So basically, he's trying to rent something. And my other friend, who currently lives with his mom and his brother, he says that he has no privacy and he wants some privacy. And the other guy, my best friend, is searching for another, because his grandmom went to live with them, and it is unbearable to live there. So he needs to leave, because he lives over La Delicias, and it is a really small house, and they are one big dog and four persons. And on Saturday,
my house is not that big. I mean,
no,
it
doesn't matter.
It is well constructed, but it's not that big. I mean, I'm telling you these features of the house, but don't think that it's a really big house, right? Because it's not.
How many levels does it have?
It has only one.
Well, they are accustomed to it. The thing is that they cannot, for example, if they want to bring a girl, for example, let's say, they can't, because there is always someone there that won't let them have privacy. So the thing is that they are currently searching for it. Because of that, they need to taste some kind of freedom they never had. So so you could send me the info. I will tell them. Maybe then you have your deal. You don't have to search anymore.
All right. Hey, how are you, Walter? Armando? Baker?
Hello, teacher. Everyone.
How are you?
Hello, teacher.
Hey,
Good
everyone.
afternoon.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Baker?
Now that he's famous, he won't talk to us anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, what happened? Why he's famous?
So Baker, we are looking forward to hearing your news. So what happened? Did you get it or you didn't get
No,
it?
I participated, but I just gained experience.
Oh, really?
What can I say? Yes. I don't know what happened, but I didn't get any of the 4 prizes. So I just won a gift card.
It was really competitive.
Yes, it was very competitive. So as a consolation prize, I got a Super Selectos gift card.
Okay.
That is okay.
It's better than nothing, you know.
Yes, because I didn't pay anything to enter the talent show.
Okay. All right.
So you can buy the chompipollo with that.
Yeah, the turkey. Hey, but you didn't send the link.
Correct. That gift card will be absolutely useful in order to buy that or to buy a 6.
Baker, you didn't send the link. What? You didn't send the link.
Tell me.
You didn't send the link.
Yeah, I forgot it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I was nervous at that time.
Okay. All right.
However, the girl who won won by a 1,000 votes difference. So it was impossible for me to win. But
Okay.
well, I got experience.
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah. And you got your haircut.
Yes, I got a haircut.
All
I
right.
needed it
Fine.
in order to look good at that event or events.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna continue with the topic we studied yesterday. What do you remember, Walter, about yesterday's class?
Well, we were talking about some words that are related to something that feels make you feel comfortable. The words cozy, comfy. We had a discussion about homely, which all of us were thinking that is a positive word, but we realized that it's not positive
It
when it
is,
refers to a
right? It is,
person.
but it has to
it
two
has
different
different
contexts,
meanings.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It had different meanings according to the context.
Mm-hmm.
We also were talking about actually the new article is about the Danish way of living, and we have some different positions about um, how Danish lives.
Okay. All right. What's your favorite season, guys? What's your favorite season? Well, actually, we have only
Garlic
two
powder.
right here.
We have
Summer,
only
Country,
summer.
right? I mean, we don't have like too many options to choose, right? But
Garlic powder is my favorite season. See, it's not seasoning. Yes, you mean season?
yeah,
The
season.
time. Yeah, not seasoning. Okay.
No, season. Okay, so what's your favorite one? Winter or summer?
Winter.
Summer.
You prefer
Oh,
summer,
yeah,
Armando?
because I can do outdoors activities.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, guys.
Hey, Lisandro, how are
Hey,
you?
Lisandro.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Walter, what's your favorite one?
I prefer winter, but it's like in a different. It like how to say this thing, but I have kind of conflict because I like when the weather is rainy because it gets colder, but I also think in the people that it's outside with no roof to protect or perhaps having too much cold, and that's what I don't like about winter. But I
Okay.
do prefer the colder weather, and
You
I prefer
prefer cold
winter.
cold weather, but
Cold.
not rainy days.
Actually, I
I
think that
like rainy days,
You
but
like rainy days,
what
okay.
I don't like about rainy days is that there is people outside that is suffering about the rainy days. They don't have how to protect themselves from the rain,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it's like the thing that makes me think
Mm-hmm.
about my own likes.
Okay. All right. I see. What about you, Lisandro? What's your favorite season?
Summer.
You prefer summer.
Yes.
Why?
Like Carlos said, it's good for if you want to go somewhere, if you want to have outdoor activities, or if you want to go to the beach, if you want to. I mean, I think you can do a lot of things during summer, but
Okay.
when it's raining, it's quite sad, and even your mood is different. You feel, or you want to stay home, or you don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
maybe if you have somebody next to you on your bed, you want to do a lot of things, but um, but I think it's better, summer.
Yeah. And if El Salvador had the four seasons, which one would you prefer?
it has
Summer.
it. It is over San Miguel. They sell clothes. I think that it would be better to have a balanced weather. I mean, yeah, a balanced weather, because I think thinking about what Walter said, I think that I actually, it is not that I like winter, it's just that I like the cold weather. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I live in over the tropic or wherever it is. I just needed to have a cold night or a cold day or something like that.
Tropical, you mean?
Yeah, tropical. Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing is that uh, I think that if El Salvador could have it, I would say I would prefer it to have to be a balanced one. So there would be like in Europe. Well, no, in Europe it's not balanced, but let's say half and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
And now that we are accustomed to sunny days, we can tend to get depressed. I've heard that when you go to a place that if you are used to see the sunlight and then you go to a place in which the sun won't appear for months, you can get depressed. So maybe that's something that I never experienced because I never been uh, so long without this weather, right?
Exactly. Right. Well, in my case, I don't like rainy days. I prefer summer, but I don't like hot days. And I like the cold weather, but without rain.
Just adding for my preferences, I
Me
like
too.
this kind of weather that we are having nowadays, but
Yeah, it's
without
nice.
winds.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nice, yeah.
nice, exactly.
Yeah. It feels like the end of the year, right?
Yeah, it smells Christmas.
Yeah,
It feels like it is the end. Just leave it there, the end.
the end.
Yeah.
The end. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me share my screen. Maybe Walter, you can help me read uh, the
Yes,
instructions
of
for the
course.
exercise, please.
Sure. Discuss the questions. Which of these simple pressures and indulgences do you do to lift your mood during the autumn and winter season? Would you add anything to the list?
Okay.
Drink hot tea or chocolate, eating comfort food, listening to the music, wearing comfy clothes, socializing with friends, sitting by the fire, taking long baths, and walking in nature. Do I continue?
Do you try to create coziness?
I am not sure if
I think the
Jaime
teacher
got
is
frozen, right?
Reese.
Yeah.
Got frozen.
I thought it was
Okay.
there, but it's not anymore.
So
Okay.
he got his cold weather, so he got frozen, right? Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to continue then.
Keep going. Yeah.
Continue, continue.
Do you try to create coziness in a
Now you
warm
are the teacher.
ambience? No, then the teacher should be Lisandro or Hector
Okay.
Lopez, right?
It says I am the host.
Teacher Lisandro, teacher Hector Lopez,
Teacher Marlon.
teacher Marlon. Wow,
No, Marlon,
Wow.
Marlon will be the DJ.
He's not even
great.
speaking. Enjoy the silence is his class name. So where was it? Is that number 3, right?
Yes.
Embrace the Danish way of living, discuss the questions.
Yes.
Exactly.
So the next one, it is do you try to create coziness in a warm ambience at home by burning candles, making a fire, adding some cushions, etc.?
Sounds romantic.
Yeah.
Sounds from another country, not in El Salvador.
Yeah, right.
Make a fire? Do you mean the fire like the one over Tropigas last time? Because that's not
Okay.
happening here. What can we do? What?
Here in El Salvador, we don't have fireplace. We have hornillas.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. I think that what kind of person does have a fireplace in his house? Well, maybe at Chalatenango or Morazan, but here in San Salvador or Santa Tecla or something like that, I don't think that is something that we will use.
It's something that is only decorative, but it's useless.
Yeah. And those who want to start a fire, they can do it by burning trash on the sidewalks, right? And that's
Okay.
and that's how you start a fire.
Yeah.
Or when a transformer explodes.
That really happens a lot.
So basically, we do have it, but in a
different way.
Yeah. And the first one, I think that, I don't know you, but I think that's cultural for us to eat comfort food, listening to music, and socializing with friends. Because the first one, I would just leave it on drinking, not the next part. Just drinking.
Drinking coffee.
No, drinking, just drink.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't drink, so I'm not in that way.
You stop drinking.
Have you ever
It is not that you don't do it.
Once or never in your life?
I have never drink anything in my life. Well, I won't say anything, but just a cup of wine and that's it.
Okay.
So I do not like to drink alcoholic beverages.
Okay.
So you're one of a kind, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know that there is
like me.
Okay, great. Like
not
Hector,
even
right?
ponche? Not even ponche?
No.
Right. Damn.
No,
Rompope, none of those.
No.
Well, don't do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. Don't let the others
Yeah, it's
convince you of something.
a great advice. Thank you.
Yeah. So drinking hot tea or chocolate, unless I want, I get desperate for a chocolate. But and tea only when I got the flu or the symptoms. But
Okay.
besides that, I don't do it. Eating comfort food, that's why I'm the way I am. Listening to the music, that's all the time, every day, since always. Wearing comfy clothes. I think that is the point of life, right? To be comfy.
That is, yeah, that's right.
Socializing with friends, yes, I do that. Sitting by the fire, no, thank you. Taking long baths all the time and walking in nature. What nature? In El Salvador, there is deforestation at its finest, right?
I think that is a point because this is like
They say
based on
Bicentenario.
Danish.
Yeah, but to go and pay $2 for the parking lot, no. So I would say just walking. Sometimes just walking. It doesn't matter where. I just walk. But I wouldn't say it is a pleasure or an indulgence because it is most very likely to get mugged when you get out and go walking, right? Doesn't matter where you go.
Well, I think the teacher is writing in the chat or not.
I don't know. I don't see it.
No. Francisco is writing in the chat.
Someone is trying to enter to the room, but without the authorization of teacher. I don't know who is the admin.
But it's supposed. I am the one supposedly, but it doesn't say how to. I don't know how to
Well, you have to receive a notification that someone wants to join. Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Oh, Mr. Administrator. Wow.
Oh, the teacher, the
The
teacher.
teacher. The teacher.
But the problem is that Frank doesn't enter.
Ahí, top bananas.
And I'm recording. Why am I recording? I didn't say I would.
It's your exam.
So I hereby declare that Jaime must, because I am the teacher right now, Jaime must. No, I won't say it because it's being recorded.
Just grade everything with 100%.
Okay, so I don't know. I never had a class on my watch. So
Francisco Manuel,
so we all
have a new teacher
have a good
now.
grade and see you tomorrow.
Hector is the new teacher for this class.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, it's the top bananas.
It's the top bananas right now.
Yeah.
Excellent
So-
for everyone.
So we're in exercise number 3. So the next question is, do you try to create coziness and warm ambience at home by burning candles, making a fire? I don't think we do that here, or do you? Do you do it? Some of that
No,
burning candles?
no.
Yeah, that is like setting a mood, right? But when you have a date or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But I never done that. If I think about it, I never done it. Making a fire? No. Adding some cushions? Maybe.
Maybe if you are camping on the winter, maybe you can make a fire.
Yeah.
But not in your house.
The last time I went camping was on September 15th past year, and I remember that we wanted to start a fire, but it rained over us. So the wood was wet and we couldn't. So
Okay.
no fire for us.
Yeah, that's another problem.
Yep. So I think that the second one is kind of, no one does it here because we haven't embraced the Danish way of living. The other question says, what can we do to maintain a sense of togetherness in our workplace or local community? Maybe having some common places to share activities or things like that, or
Having common goals too, because
yeah.
if you have different goals, like you are not gonna be like in the same way.
Sorry, guys. I'm back.
No worries.
I'm not admitting you. I'm not admitting you.
Teacher, Jaime, you are replaced now because we have a new teacher. He's Hector.
Hector.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lost connection, guys. But I'm back.
I was looking at the video before you left, and you said fuck it, and you left.
No, I didn't. Okay, all right. Hey, Carlos Santos, how are you?
Hello, teacher. Good evening. How are you?
All good, thank you. Well, can you please, Walter, read again?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. No problem. Thank you. Discuss the questions. Which of the simple pleasures and indulgences do you do to lift your mood during the autumn and winter season? Would you add anything to the list?
All right.
We have drinking.
Okay, go ahead.
drinking hot tea or chocolate, eating comfort food, listening to the music, wearing comfy clothes, socializing with friends, sitting by the fire, taking long baths, and walking in nature.
Okay, all right. Indulgences.
Indulgences. Okay, thank
You
you.
have the stress on the second syllable. And
Indulgences.
before I lost connection, I was explaining that the pronunciation for this word, Walter, is chocolate.
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 Yes, you have only two syllables.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Can you please write it down?
Sure.
Thank you.
Chocolate. Okay.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right. There you go. Okay. So, which of these simple pleasures and indulgences do you do to lift your mood, guys? Well, let's say during summer or winter.
We were discussing about it in, well, at least at my point of view, I think that because of our culture, we would do eating comfort food, listening to music, and socializing with friends. The others, it depends on the places you visit, or you go for a getaway or things like that. But it is not something that we used to do all the time. Drinking hot tea or chocolate might be when you're having dinner on, I mean maybe Saturdays or Sundays with the family while eating pupusas. Hot tea, I think that is the most or is the least common thing for us to drink. Wearing comfy clothes, it is supposed that we do it, but not because of the weather. Just because of the weather, it's because we are raised that way. So we are all the time wearing comfy clothes. Or maybe not all of us, but maybe. But then sitting by the fire, unless you live over Soyapango and near the fire that started over on Saturday, yeah. But besides that, I don't think we do that. Taking
No,
long baths.
we don't have like really cold weather here, right?
Yeah. So maybe sitting by the fire, unless you go camping, and not everyone is doing that.
Exactly.
Taking long baths. Yeah, you could do that.
Hot, right?
Yeah. And walking in nature, if there was any nature, I would do it.
Okay. What about you, Manuel?
I think listening to the music be one. Um,
During summer or winter?
maybe both. No. Wearing comfy clothes. I think that too. Or watching TV could be another.
Okay. Baker?
Tell me, teacher. Tell me. I didn't listen very good.
Which of these pleasures or indulgences do you prefer during summer or winter?
I didn't got. Oh, okay.
What do you
I'm sorry.
normally do when it's winter and you can go out because it's rainy? So what do you do?
Okay. On winter season, I like to stay at home, socializing with friends, maybe taking a coffee somewhere, listening to the music, and wearing. I don't know what does comfy mean,
Comfortable.
It is some.
Comfortable.
It is comfy
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Okay. Okay. And in the okay, there is a question about the winter season only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Winter or summer.
okay,
But in this case,
and
you have autumn, right? But we don't have that season here in El Salvador.
okay, and also on the winter, drinking hot tea or chocolate. And talking about the summer, maybe I like to be eating comfort food, also listening to music, walking in nature, taking long baths, and also socializing with friends.
Okay. All right. What about you, Armando? Would you add anything to the list?
Well, as I told you, I prefer summer. So I like to wear comfy clothes, and socializing with friends and taking long baths in swimming pools, have chatting with my friends there and, spend the time and enjoy, the company. Uh, After that, or at the same time, would be great listening to the music, for have a good ambience there. That kind of, indulgences I practice, well, once at a time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Very
thanks.
good. Lisandro?
In my case, during summer and during the raining season here, it's always be good. Will be good, go out with friends and drink some beers. Um, Also go to the beach. Um, Maybe I will add here, go to the countryside. I think that will be nice also to have a little or a short getaway by going to places like Suchitoto or this kind of places in the countryside.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Marlon?
Well, in my case, I think for summers, I prefer walking in nature, um, playing some sport, uh, eating comfort food. It's always a good pleasure to me. And in winter, I don't like the rainy day, but yeah, I like the cold weather. So in that case, I prefer like staying home, eating food and watch a movie or a series. I like to drink chocolate too, listening to music. And sometimes I socialize with my friends because maybe we plan like watch a movie together, or maybe some activity that it's inside of the house. But yeah, it's my activities or my
Okay.
pleasures.
All right. And guys, when traveling, have you experienced any other kind of season?
Yes.
Okay. And
Autumn, autumn
all
is a
right.
very beautiful season because you can see a lot of colors
Mm-hmm.
uh, in the leaves. The color of the leaves is really beautiful. When you see the trees, you can see a different ton of colors. And the weather is really nice because, as you said, it's cold, but it's not rainy. So it's a nice weather and also a nice view.
Okay. And what do you do uh, in order to lift your mood during autumn?
I guess that this fits drinking not hot tea or chocolate, but in my case would be drinking a good cup of coffee. Um, Also socializing with friends because You can keep talking about many things, and walking in nature also lift my mood because you see beautiful landscapes and all these things. You can see uh, not sure how to say this, but basically is the thing that the the landscape you can see during autumn. It's it's something at least for me it's something amazing because of the different colors you can see on the leaves. I'm not sure. I like uh, that landscape in autumn.
Okay. And where did you
You can,
experience that kind of weather?
yeah, I was
Where?
in Germany, uh, in Munich,
Mm-hmm.
on 2017. On November 2017, I was in Germany, and I could experience that season in Germany, also in France and in Madrid.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Very good. Carlos Santos or Frank?
So in my case, during, for example, winter, when it's a rainy day, I like to listening to music or taking a nap. For me, it's always a good option. Every time it's good for me taking a nap. For example, those days which are a little bit cold, I used to take a nap in the afternoon, mostly on weekends,
Mm-hmm.
or trying to socializing with friends if it's possible. It's if it isn't, I prefer to watch a movie or any series, and of course wearing comfy clothes if I stay at home.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
All right. Lopez, do you try to create coziness and a warm ambience at home by burning candles, making fire? Well, that's not possible, right? Adding some cautions, etc.
Not really. I I don't like the main reason why I like or what I would like to live on a cold weather is because I could do that, because I think that there is a way, or there is somehow you can stop for feeling the cold. But when it comes to tropical weather like his, a hot weather, it is most likely impossible to do it. So once said that, no, I don't do any of those things. Not even the cushion things.
Okay.
So, oh no, I don't do anything of that. I think that for me, coziness comes to not to material things, but the feeling, the sensations, about
Mm-hmm.
you feeling comfortable. So if you go to a place in which you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel good, it can happen to you at your house at some moments when you are maybe depressed or you want to go out. But for me, coziness comes to more than material things. It's more
Mm-hmm.
like an attitude.
Mm.
So,
Okay.
and the state of
All
mind.
right.
So
Okay.
I think that.
Maybe Bea does one of these things, right, Bea?
One of the what?
Maybe you do one of these things. You try to create coziness
Mm,
and a warm ambience at home by burning candles, making a fire, adding some cautions.
actually, not at home.
Mm,
Just when I go out to other
okay.
places,
Hmm.
like the mountain or something like that.
Okay.
But I
Eh,
think
mhm.
I've done all.
You don't do all of the things.
I've done all of the things.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And what can we do to maintain a sense of togetherness in our workplace or local community? Or what do you do?
Having common goals, because if you are not thinking in common things, you are not going to be working together.
Okay. Who else?
Well, I in my community, I think it's very difficult because we are very different, and we have not the same of interesting.
Marlon se la pica.
No, no,
Interest.
no. Interest. Uh, no, and
You
yeah,
don't talk to your neighbors. That's why.
no, no,
You don't
teacher, but
socialize.
no, but maybe my neighbor likes basketball and I don't like basketball, or maybe they go out every night and I don't like go out every night. That, or maybe we are different age. Maybe I'm a millennial and he's a X generation or a boomer. So that's it's another problem. But I think in my group of friends, for keep togetherness, maybe we can. Well, now with the pandemic, we chat every day.
Yeah.
So we send memes and we send videos. We make video calls, but in a normal way, we go for food, or maybe we will go to some place that is interest for us, or maybe we can share with like stories that happen in our life, and that makes happy to us.
Okay. What's your point of view, Armando?
Well, you're talking about the togetherness in the workplace or local community.
Yeah.
Oh, well, in the workplace, when we were physically at the office, we used to celebrate, the birthday of our co-workers. So some, days go out for food during the lunch, and then enjoy the activities inside the office. Nowadays, because the social distance, so we are not doing this too often. However, every month we have been doing some kind of togetherness, of course, through Zoom meetings, and then try to celebrate in a single events, birthdays, achievements, and other kind of success. Um, with regards to the community, sometimes depend on the activity that the local authorities organize, or when somebody invite us to a party. However, nowadays, as you may know, we are not able to share out of our cluster.
Yeah.
That's the reason why nowadays we are, trying to avoid those kind of celebrations. Hopefully next year we will retake that kind of practice in the social way for getting together with our friends and other people who is here for getting together. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Lisandro?
Well, I think the leader or your boss in this kind of situation, they have a really key role because I used to think that every time they said, "Okay, we have to plan a building activity," I used to think that that was a waste of time. But then when you get to know better your coworkers, especially if you have to work with different areas within the company, you understand that because of that result of being part of that kind of activities, the workflow is goes better. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
they collaborate in a better manner, and that is something positive. But the sad part is that most of the companies, they don't invest in this kind of activities. And it's the same in a community. They should have a good leader who think about this kind of things, because this is important to keep the community safe, and all the members will be working as a part of a group, maybe reaching for or looking for the same goals, instead of
Yeah.
somebody sometimes see that is something is happening in front of your house, and they just don't say anything. But if they have a better communication, they can tell you, pay attention to that, that might be dangerous, that might happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think it's important, but
Yeah.
I think it's the key role. Like I said, it has to come from a great leader.
Mhm. Is there a sense of togetherness in your community?
In my pasaje, yes. Yes, we all
Okay.
get along here,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, some neighborhood, no, some neighbors, they have
Mm-hmm.
cameras on. So if something happened, you can ask them to see the video and to see what happened.
Is
So
it private right there? I mean,
not
no,
really, no. Mm-mm.
not really.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, guys, have you ever heard the concept of Huga?
No, my
Not
case,
really.
no,
No.
no.
Okay, I'm going to
Higa,
give you. I'm going to. Yeah, Huga.
Higa, okay.
Huga.
Huga,
Yeah, Huga.
okay.
It's a Danish word.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Huga.
that there is a why, because I'm learning
Yeah,
English, not Danish.
it's not English. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes, guys, so you can search on the internet
Okay,
what this concept refers to. Okay, and then we are going to discuss. So go for it.
okay.
Yeah. Hmm?
Yeah, I knew that it was related to something to live for happiness. I mean, something like that. Yeah.
Did you find anything else?
Yes.
It's
Okay, what
like
did you find
having
there?
fun.
I think it's the same that cockiness.
Coziness.
Yeah, I think it's the same. an article from the BBC says that if you ask Danish people what it means, they're gonna tell you that it means sitting in front of the I don't know how to say chimenea.
Chimney. Chimney.
Okay, sitting in front of the chimney on a cold night and dressed with a big sweater. And you have to drink like hot wine or something like that.
So is the fact of enjoying like very simple things?
I found here that is more than that. It's a kind of philosophy, which you know, have as a main idea, feels safe and happy at home, relax, and forget about the other, you know, worries during the relaxing time. But it's a kind of philosophy that what I found in internet. Yeah.
Who likes to add any other information about this term?
I found a page, a website called hugahouse.com/Huga. How do you pronounce Huga?
Huga.
Yeah, it says the word says pronounce Huga is a Danish word used to acknowledge a special feeling or moment. It can be alone or with friends, at home or out, ordinary or extraordinary, but it's always cozy, charming, or special.
Okay.
I just found another concept that it
Go
means
ahead. Tell it.
to be nice with you.
To be nice with yourself.
With myself. Yeah, having a nice time with friends, like the little pleasures.
Okay.
Maybe this is something similar for Costa Rican when they say pura vida, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Frank, read the exercise number 4, please.
Okay. Number 4, watch the first part of the video and then answer the question below.
Okay. Read the questions, please.
Okay. Who is make wicking? What is Huga? Is Huga a lifestyle trend or self-help? What type of activities does Huga involve?
Okay. So we're going to go over that video, guys. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Nope. Here we go.
Look up Huga on Instagram and you'll find 1.7 million posts on woolly socks and hot chocolate. Pinterest experienced a 285% spike on Huga pins, and last year it was shortlisted as the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year. What was once a Danish custom is now big in the US. Mike Viking is the founder of the Happiness Research Institute and the author of The Little Book of Huga, a bestseller that was reprinted 3 times before its release and is published in 26 countries.
All right, Mike, tell me, what is Huga?
Hygge is being consciously cozy, but it has also been described as the art of creating a nice atmosphere. It's been called the pursuit of everyday happiness. It's also been called socializing for introverts.
Okay.
But it's about being together with the people you love. It's about relaxation. It's about indulgence. It's about good food. It's about gratitude. It's about equality. All those things mixed together is Hygge.
Would you characterize Huga as a lifestyle trend or a self-help?
Actually, neither. I mean, to us Danes, Hygge is part of our culture. It's part of our national DNA. Perhaps the same way that Americans see freedom as inherently American.
If you think Huga just sounds like a trendy Scandinavian catch-all for all the things humans like in the dead of winter, comfort foods and ambiance, you're not wrong. But the Danes' conviction is singular. They burn more candles than anyone in Europe, and they eat a lot of candy per capita, all in pursuit of Huga.
I think there is, savoring pleasures, indulgence is, I think, key in terms of Hygge, and perhaps also something sinful. I think also Hygge is taking a break from demands of healthy eating. So it is about cake, it is about candy, it is about, hot chocolate, it is about alcohol. Some even might say it's about, sinful pleasures.
Huga is horrible for your health, conceivably.
You could say that. Compared to the Swedes and the Norwegians, we have a shorter life expectancy. We do eat more unhealthy.
But type...
All right, let's just stop right there. So, can you please go over the answers? So, who is Mike Viking?
I think he's the director of the Happiness Institute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the fundator.
The founder.
The founder.
Founder. Yeah, it's founder. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what is Huga?
As he explained, it's a part of a culture, but I understand that it's a behavior of some people.
Okay.
Cozy people.
We can say that it's a combination, a mix of cozy, happiness, wellness, and all those things that make people happy and comfortable. It's a mix.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is Huga a lifestyle trend or a self-help?
Neither.
Mm-hmm. So?
I think it's a lifestyle.
A lifestyle. Why do you think it's a lifestyle?
Yeah, because, well, I'm driving teacher now, but I listened that he said they don't have um, a good health or something like that because they eat a lot of things that they wanted because that's make you happy to this kind of people. But yeah, I listen that they don't have a life expectancy like the other people. So I think for they it's like a lifestyle.
Walter, what do you think?
I recall that he said that is part of the culture. It's not a lifestyle, neither a self-help, but it's the culture they have.
The culture.
Yeah, the culture
okay.
they have.
It's a freedom to do something. I could listen.
Okay, something related to simple pleasures, right?
Yeah.
And what type of activities does Hugo involve?
Share time with friends, enjoy meals, and those kind of meals and beverages that you like, sweet, alcohol, whatever they enjoy and then share with friends.
Okay, all right, very good. Manuel, please read the exercise number 5.
Sorry, the exercise number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
Okay, watch the second part of the video. Afterwards, create questions to answer given.
So, and what are the answers? Go over the answers, please.
Oh, it
Read the
rained
answers.
Earth in the report. The next is the emitters decided not to use their phones, and no, they are not. Other people also practice it, but call it differently.
Differently, yes. Okay, so you're going to create 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Okay, yeah. So let's continue with the video, guys. Here we go.
2 diabetes and fire hazards aren't what Danes are known for. They're known for happiness. Denmark consistently places first in the UN's World Happiness Report, an international poll where citizens are asked to self-evaluate on their well-being. The US, for all our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, has never cracked the top 10.
So what does America have to learn from Denmark in terms of happiness and hygge?
I think in many ways, Denmark is what the US would look like if Bernie Sanders was president. I think the most defining feature of Danish culture and life and politics is our democratic socialism, universal health care, equal opportunities for men and women, free university education, social security. At a certain point, additional income, it does not lead to improved quality of life.
Hygge's been huge all over Europe for a while, but it's zeitgeisting nicely stateside. With the help of Danish transplants like Claus Meyer, a chef and restaurateur, hygge is finding its place in America. Meyer has been living in the US for a year and a half and has hygge over dinner every night with his wife Christina, an interior designer, and their daughters.
So what about this is hygge versus just like any other family just eating a meal?
We actually have made an active decision not to be on the phone, that we are together, and that everybody's included in the conversation.
And I've been to other families where they just don't even eat together, but maybe the parents are doing something else where they're like on their phones or computers, and they don't really talk to each other. And I can really feel the difference in the atmosphere.
While Meyer does impart some Danish culture to his staff, offering paid maternity and paternity leave, he doesn't think Denmark runs a monopoly on hygge. It's that naming it and recognizing it gives it power.
Do you fear that, you know, doing hygge will fade the more time you spend here?
It could probably in many, many years, but it's one element of life. And I truly believe that many people find that moment, just they call it something else. It's a moment of groundedness and where you're close to other people and listen with your heart and see people with your heart. And even though you're more conscious about it, I can't imagine that it doesn't exist somewhere else.
Are you ready to create the questions? Or you want to see the last part of the video one more time?
One more time, please.
Okay.
One more.
Okay, here we go.
Type 2 diabetes and fire hazards aren't what Danes are known for. They're known for happiness. Denmark consistently places first in the UN's World Happiness Report, an international poll where citizens are asked to self-evaluate on their well-being. The US, for all our life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, has never cracked the top 10.
So what does America have to learn from Denmark in terms of happiness and hygge?
I think in many ways, Denmark is what the US would look like if Bernie Sanders was president. I think the most defining feature of Danish culture and life and politics is our democratic socialism, universal health care, equal opportunities for men and women, free university education, social security. At a certain point, additional income, it does not lead to improved quality of life.
Hygge's been huge all over Europe for a while, but it's zeitgeisting nicely stateside. With the help of Danish transplants like Claus Meyer, a chef and restaurateur, hygge is finding its place in America. Meyer has been living in the US for a year and a half and has hygge over dinner every night with his wife Christina, an interior designer, and their daughters.
So what about this is hygge versus just like any other family just eating a meal?
We actually have made an active decision not to be on the phone, that we are together, and that everybody's included in the conversation.
And I've been to other families where they just don't even eat together, but maybe the parents are doing something else, where they're like on their phones or computers, and they don't really talk to each other. And I can really feel the difference in the atmosphere.
While Meyer does impart some Danish culture to his staff, offering paid maternity and paternity leave, he doesn't think Denmark runs a monopoly on hygge. It's that naming it and recognizing it gives it power.
Do you fear that, doing hygge will fade the more time you spend here?
It could probably in many, many years, but it's one element of life. And I truly believe that many people find that moment, just they call it something else. It's a moment of groundedness and where you're close to other people and listen with your heart and see people with your heart. And even though you're more conscious about it, I can't imagine that it doesn't exist somewhere else.
What does Mayor's house look like? Can you describe it?
Cozy?
Yeah, really cozy, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. Well, Manuel, do you have the question for the first answer?
Yes, could be how was ranked US in the 2013-2015 happiness rank list?
Can you please repeat?
Yes, it was very
That was
long.
a long question.
How was ranked US in happiness rank list? 2013 and 2015.
Okay, who has a different question? I mean, maybe a different structure, but same context.
So I have, what place was the US ranked in the 2013-2015 happiness ranking?
Can you please write down your questions, guys, on the chat right quick? I mean, but just for the first answer. which place was the US ranked in the 2013, 2015 happiness ranking? Okay. How was ranked US on the 2013, 2015 happiness ranking? Okay. You know which position was ranked the US in the happiness report of 2015? Okay. Which position does American get in the happiness ranking? Okay, what was the rank position for the US in the happiness ranking for 2013, 2015? Okay, then I have this one. Which ranking did the US have in the World Happiness Report? Okay, but your questions are acceptable too. What is the US ranked in happiness report during 2013, 2015? Okay. All right, so let's move right quick to the second question, Lisandro.
The mayors decided not to use their funds. Maybe what the mayors decided to do in order to
get a better
have a
communication.
communication.
Okay, write down your questions, please. Write down your questions. Okay, what did the mayors decide to do during the dinner together? Okay. What action did the mayors decided to do? What action did the mayors decide to do, Walter? You remember that you already have the auxiliary, right?
I used it.
So,
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
So what action did mayors decide to do when they are eating dinner together? Okay, what measures did the mayors decide? What measures did the mayors decide actually?
Yeah,
Decide to apply during dinner,
another
okay?
typo. E and D
Yeah.
are
Yes.
pretty neat of
What
another
is the,
one too.
okay. What is the mayors do during the family stay at home? During the family stay at home for sharing good moments, okay? What is one of the actions that mayors do to practice Huga? Okay. What did the mayors decide? Okay, Lisandro, okay, decide to do during dinner time. Okay. And I have this one. What did the mayors decide not to do during dinner to make it Huga?
Okay.
The mayors decided not to use their phones. Do you normally do this, guys, when you're having dinner with your family or?
Impossible.
Impossible.
I'm working at home and in a call center is impossible.
At home, in my case, I have that rule.
Oh, you have that rule.
Yeah.
So okay.
We are on the
Nobody
table.
uses cell phone.
During we are sitting down, sharing the meal. Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, what about the question for the answer that we have in letter C? Johnny.
The last one.
Yeah, letter C, letter C.
Okay.
The answer is no, they're not. Other people also practice it, but call it differently.
No, they're not.
Okay.
I am thinking the the
The
question right
question.
now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. If anybody else has the question already, so you can write it down on the chat. Okay. Does everyone practice Hyuga in the same way? Okay. You can say practice or you can say do as well, right, Manuel? Both.
Okay.
Do the American people practice Hyuga? Do other people practice Hyuga outside what? Nordics. Any other question? Johnny, did you write down your question? No, right?
Right now.
Okay,
Right
all
now.
right. Why do the mayors,
Uh,
Johnny, why do the mayors, what is the verb right there? Why do the mayors
why do the mayors are different to other people?
do?
Yeah. Why
Why?
are the mayors different to other people? That is, I think it's correct, right? Why are the mayors different to other people? Why are the mayor instead of
Why are mayors different from
yeah?
other people?
Yes, I think that is the correct or not a structure.
But
Why are the
that
mayors different?
that question, if you say why are mayors different
Yeah.
from other people, I mean,
No, they are not. Other people also practice it, but
but you are using the WH question why.
yeah.
And the answer is no, they're not. So you're supposed to write down a yes no question.
Okay. So the
Are Danish
question,
the only so you need to focus on a yes no question because the answer is no, they're not. And then
so could
some
be
information is provided.
okay. So the question
Danish
could be,
only
are
wants,
the
yeah.
mayor different to other people?
Excuse me?
Are the mayors different to the other people?
What about this question, Johnny? Are Danish people the only ones who practice Hyuga? Okay. I
Okay.
have the exact question that Walter has.
Yeah.
Okay. So a yes no question, right? Because the answer is no, they're
Okay.
not, right? Okay. So, well, guys, you already know what Hyuga means, okay? So we're going to stop right here. Let's go over the attendance. I felt you a little bit absent today, guys.
Maybe because of the weather.
I was getting ready to go out. I need to do something after the class, so.
Okay.
I feel kind of tired.
So you're lying in bed.
No.
Okay, Hector Alvarez.
Here, teacher.
Jonathan Cruz.
Present.
Walter Figueroa.
Present.
Victor Garcia.
Present.
Okay. Manuel Gomez.
Present.
Freddy Enriquez, missing. Marlon Hernandez.
Present, teacher.
Hector Lopez.
Here I am.
Bea Mendoza.
Here.
Carlos Navas.
Present.
Esmeralda Pérez, missing. Lisandro Ramos.
Present.
Francisco Salazar.
Present.
Carlos Santos, excused. And Becker Granados. He left,
I'm
right?
right here.
Ah,
I'm here.
okay.
I came back. Don't worry.
All right. Okay, all right. Okay, well, guys, this is it for today's lesson. We're gonna continue tomorrow.
Okay, thanks. Thank you.
See ya, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Good evening, good
Have a
night.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.